Win, lose, draw.
Hello, welcome to the Win, Lose, Draw podcast. This is episode 6. Is this 6?
6. We got to 6.
We got to 6.
Somehow.
We had a
There's
week off
celebration.
after 5 whole podcasts. We had a week.
How many subscribers are we on? Can I just hear how many subscribers?
9.
9.
Still a fat milestone though.
So, yeah, if anyone likes to be our 10th subscriber, they'll get nothing in the post. But
But if
it
they
would
put
be
a
much
comment,
appreciated.
Sense of
Put a
pride
comment
and
in the-
achievement.
Yeah,
put a comment in
if
the,
you're 10th, put a comment in there.
and we'll do a shout out next one.
Right, love that. That is what we need. So what are we doing today, lads?
Just chatting.
Just chatting.
Kits.
Kit chat. Chat kit.
Kits.
Chat and kits. There we go.
And kits, yep. 2020-21 kits have been pretty much all released, I think.
They have.
Leeds and
Yeah,
Fulham.
bar 2, yeah.
Yeah, but Leeds and Fulham, it's fine.
Yeah. They're probably just putting the badges on anyway from last year.
They both have white kits, and that'll be it. Actually, in all fairness, I do quite like both their kits normally, in general.
Because they're a white t-shirt.
Something about
really go wrong there.
something about a white kit is quite nice. Wimbledon Town, Real Madrid, the greats.
So football.
So football, right?
Football
Yeah,
news.
football roundup.
What's happened in these 2 weeks?
So since the last podcast,
Champions League started.
Champions League, yep, which
We did well in.
we've predicted almost everything wrong so far.
We got the Bayern bit right.
We got the Bayern bit right, which was probably the obvious bit.
We got it very right.
Yeah. I guess we got City right, but they were already
so far,
winning.
could probably change tonight.
Yeah, right. But yes, it's no Spanish teams in the semi-finals for the first time since
2005, is it?
2005. Yeah, I believe.
It's that stat about Messi and
Yeah, Messi and
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo aren't in the semi-finals
time
for the first
15
time,
years.
which does it feel a bit end of era?
Yeah.
Which is
This makes me
sad.
feel old, that's all.
It does make me feel really old, yeah. And I think another person that probably makes people a little bit older than us feel old is Julian Nagelsmann, who's smashing it for Leipzig.
He's
But the
33.
manager.
I know.
Yeah, 33.
How old was Eddie Howe when he was at?
He was 29 when he first took as caretaker, and then
So that fella's 4 years older and in the Champions League semi-final.
yeah, but by the time Eddie Howe was 33, he had re-engineered the Great Escape on 1917 and got us promoted from League Two, and then went to Burnley.
But he's in the Champions League.
Yeah, but I don't see Burnley trying to get Julian Nagelsmann.
But where's Eddie Howe now? That's what I'd like to ask. Where's he?
I hope he's on a lovely
still-
holiday with his family.
I hear he's on holiday in Barcelona.
Oh yeah.
To take over as manager there.
That would actually be crazy, and I would
You
love it.
Uh,
What's the
reckon,
Spanish for PE teacher that does a bit of joking outside?
Do you reckon Barca will get rid of their manager because of that?
I think they have,
so.
haven't they?
I've heard he is on the way out. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's not like confirmed, but it's basically done.
Any other
Yeah.
news? Any football news?
Willian signed for Arsenal.
Willian, yeah,
Yes,
off to
it's a weird
Arsenal.
one, isn't it?
They
Well,
love
it's not weird anymore. They've done it.
this
Yeah.
Chelsea Arsenal bond is an odd one, isn't it?
They can have our old
Offload.
discards. It's
Yeah,
fine.
but I feel like Willian, it's not
He's
quite
still
David
good.
Luiz, is it?
Yeah, that's true.
Still good.
He could actually, and it sounds like Arteta wants to play him as in a cam role, which I
That'd be
think
interesting.
as he's getting a bit older, he's not quite as quick as he was, but he's
Yeah.
still very technical. I think that could be a good sign-in.
And also, it's a free, isn't it? Because his
Yeah.
contract's up. So
Yeah, definitely. I
it's
think
only,
it
can
could
only be good for Arsenal.
it could become one of the bargains of the season, but we'll see. Still a long time to go with the transfer window. I think 12th of October.
So how long? Jeez.
Yeah, as every
So
day that
Sancho
goes
still
by
could
that
go.
players aren't going is a win for me. But
Mm.
yeah, I think Sancho. I don't know what's going to happen there. It'll be another
Apparently, he's
interesting one.
pushing for a move still, even though Dortmund have kind of shown their intent of by putting him in his squad. But
I think that could be, if they get him, it's definitely a statement of intent. I think
for United, yeah,
having that quality depth, and then obviously Greenwood might get less chances, but that's what you need. Like, look at City's attack.
Yeah, City's perfect example of that, isn't it? They just go out and get like quality time and time again.
Yeah.
And then
That's
you
what
also hope that those players are going to be competing and trying
Yeah.
to raise that level across the board, don't you? So
Yeah,
And it's like Bayern. You look at how good Bayern are this season, and
they were so good last night.
and
they're
they haven't even
adding-
played Sane yet.
yeah, they're adding Leroy Sané to that attack.
What's quite impressive is that the kind of like spine of the team is still kind of there. You've got like Muller at the top, Neuer in goal,
Boateng's been there
Lewandowski,
years.
just-
Big Lou.
Yeah, they kind
And
of.
then Thiago's kind of stepped into that midfield
Yeah.
quite nicely, hasn't he?
Yeah.
You got Gnabry as well.
Yeah, they've got
You forget he was at Arsenal, don't you?
He's at West Brom as well, isn't he?
Tony Pulis said he's not good enough for the Championship.
That tells you everything you need to know about Tony Pulis.
Or does it tell you everything you need to know about German football?
German football have clearly been doing it right. Like, you look at the players coming out of Dortmund, you see how Bayern, I find it a bit boring where they just win it every year, and
They just
every year someone comes close.
don't they?
It's been like every year Dortmund have like looked like they might beat them. They just buy Dortmund's best player. Like, they bought Hummels, they bought Götze, they bought Lewandowski.
It's the same every time, isn't it? Really.
But then RB
But that's fair.
Leipzig. I think with Leipzig, it's one of these that German teams hate them just because
Yeah.
they're the whole like corporate.
It's like the Man City thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Kind of money.
as an outsider to that, they actually are a lot more like exciting. They're so new. They're almost the underdog.
Yeah.
Mm.
Whereas maybe
No.
in like 20 years, if they're like dominating, then yeah, they'll be in the PSG Man City bracket. But at the moment, everyone quite likes them. They've got the transfer policy of like under 23 players.
Right.
Anyway,
Should we move on?
On to kits. I don't know what that was. So we're going to start, I
who's
reckon,
up first?
do alphabetical. I believe we've got Arsenal, and we'll just do
Arsenal.
first 10. And also, it's going to be on the screen, probably there. I'll put it there. Arsenal.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I quite like this.
Yeah.
It's not the what was it, the cherry red that they had with Thierry Henry and the O2
No.
sponsor, but
No,
No, it's not a
but the
classic.
patterns are quite popular now, aren't they? They could make
Yeah.
a comeback from the 90s.
yeah, I think that was sparked by, was it Nigeria in the
Yeah,
World Cup?
Yeah, it was Nigeria. Yeah, that green
Yeah.
kit. That was
Yeah.
amazing. Yeah, I like this. I like this Arsenal kit.
but I think the Adidas kits are a lot.
Yeah,
If I had to choose between Adidas and Nike for my club, I'd probably go Adidas.
yeah, I think so.
But it's weird because when we were growing up, I swear Nike was like the one to be.
Yeah, Du Bois.
Adidas has stepped up. Things are changing.
Yeah,
So what would you give this? Obviously, it's the first kit, so it's hard to
best kit.
judge a rating system. But out of 10, we can have decimal places. What we're feeling.
I'd say it's above average, so it's
Above
over
average,
5.
yeah.
I think there's
Yeah.
probably going to be better
I
to
think
come.
I'm going to
so
go.
it's not 10.
I'm going to go 6.8.
6.8.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to go 7.5.
I would
Okay.
get 7.5 as well.
So do the maths, Robbie, and what's the average there?
7.27.
7.27 for Arsenal.
Up next, we've got
Villa.
Villa. See, it's classic Villa colours,
It's
isn't it?
just, yeah, it's average. It's the same that they always do.
Do you know what?
No.
See,
But that has got the Spurs. What's that brand?
Kappa.
Kappa,
Kappa.
yeah.
Is that
That's
Kappa?
the iconic
Yes.
Spurs brand.
Yeah, Martin Yole.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
quite
best
like
bit about it.
I quite like the stripes on it.
Yeah, so it's slightly different, but
So, is Kazoo the same as that meme?
Like a kazoo.
Does it?
You know, the
Yeah.
kid.
no.
Yeah, the kid.
I think it's that car thing where
Oh.
you order a car to your door, basically. And they
Oh,
deliver it.
yeah, because the A does look like a car.
It does.
Oh yeah. See that now.
But
That is
in terms of actual shirt, I'm not really that
Shirt?
impressed.
No, I think
It's not bad, but
the
it's
thing is,
just not.
it's the classic colours, and that like it does
Yeah,
look nice, weirdly.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
that's because
think
they haven't done anything with it though. It's just
yeah, true. But the sponsor looks awful.
It does look
I
a
don't
bit
know
tin
why.
pot.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I'm really not sure on this one. I think I'm going to go for a 4.6.
Yeah, I'll probably say it's pretty average for me. So I'm
Yeah?
just going to go straight in there for a 5.
Gets 5.3 for me.
Ooh,
That's an average of 4.97 for Villa.
very nice.
Very nice indeed. Right, who have we got next?
Brighton.
See, I think this could divide opinions.
Yeah, I'll just start off on this one. I'm not a fan of polo top necks. I
Agreed.
think
Yeah,
very
I
very
agree
few
there.
kits can pull it off, unless it's like a retro England one. Not a fan.
I like the yellow on it, like the yellow tick.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's I'll
It's
give
a
him
big portion of the kit.
big push. Yeah, there's like a little bit around the collar and a tiny bit on the sides.
I feel like the American Express bit as well. Obviously, like you can see, it's got like a block
Yeah.
blue
Yeah,
background, and it looks
it's
like
kind of
you've made it in
annoying that it
paint.
looks
Ooh,
like a bad meme.
see, now you've said that. Yeah, that really knocks it down.
That's what
'Cause I
annoys me about it.
personally, this
Obviously,
kit,
it would clash, but
this kit's quite like aesthetically pleasing for me. But then there's a lot of things I don't like.
I think a Brighton kit should have more white as well. There's not really enough.
Yeah.
It looks a bit like a, I don't know. It almost be a Chelsea kit. I guess it's because it's Nike and it's blue. And all the Nike kits do look very similar.
yeah,
Yeah.
they do.
They've done a proper copy paste job with a lot of them.
Yeah. And now you said about that sponsor, I can't unsee it, and it's really knocked it
JD
down
on the
for
side
me.
is a bit garish as well, isn't it? With the
It's
massive.
a little
Yeah.
bit tin pot.
It's a bit JD is a bit tin pot.
Could have been worse. Could have been Sondico
I've never seen
I've never seen.
them
in
in
the wild.
other than like when you have like your 7-a-side or whatever, you get
Oh,
some
yeah.
DKs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got better shorts.
I had a pair of Velcro Sondicos that were silver when my first pair of boots when I was like
Silver?
7. Yeah.
You
I was
you get beat up
I was a tricky winger. I actually wore them as a
with some decos. Don't think so. You'd be falling over your feet.
honestly.
So what you're
What-
saying?
So
Brighton
yeah,
kit.
what are you saying, Jake?
Phew, I think there's worse to come. It's not great, so it's gonna be. I'll be generous and say 3.
Really?
If that's
Simon?
generous, probably not.
Gets 4.5 from me.
Yeah, you
Ooh.
see, I still kind of like it, so I'm going to give it a 6.
Oh Jesus!
I think it might look
So
better.
that's a
actually on
4.5
the pitch.
average.
Say again, sir.
I think it might look better on the pitch when we see it in action.
Right, who have we got next? Is it Burnley?
We're in there, and here we have our first away kit as well.
Right, so we start with a home kit.
Yeah,
Again, classic Burnley colours. Not as nice as Villa colours, even though they're similar.
I prefer the Villa one with the.
Yeah, the Villa one is nicer.
Yeah.
It's very. It's like the
Basic.
meat and two veg. of
It's the
kits.
Umbro.
It's-
It's like they've copy and pasted the West Ham kit
Yeah,
from last season.
It's kind of like, in fantasy football, you can make your own kit. It just looks like one of them, really.
yeah.
Sponsor's pretty rubbish as well, isn't it? Like, doesn't look nice.
There's just nothing aesthetically pleasing about any of it, really.
But then it is Burnley, so they got a place there.
Functional, yeah.
They are, yeah. It's
That's
on
how-
brand. I'm really not a fan of that. I'm probably,
Mm.
well, as they've got the away kit out, I'm going to take it into consideration. And it is slightly nicer, but still not great.
Yeah, I kind of, it's
quite-
a bit of that Sean Dyche flair in the away kit.
It's also traditional. Like, I like how they've gone, like, it's like basically the opposite colours.
Hmm.
So, like, the primary and secondary are just swap round.
Kind of defeats the point of an away kit, though.
I don't know, because, like, you can kind of, there's a lot of teams, like, if they, but then, yeah,
Like
if they play,
Chelsea's, which we'll come on to.
yeah, true. I'm still not a fan. I think the away kit's slightly better, but
It's slightly better, but there's not a lot going for it still.
no, I'm going to give it a 2.3.
For both.
Wow.
As an overall for Burnley kits.
What about you, Si?
Yeah, what are you
Both
going
get a
for?
2 from me.
2.
2. Oh,
And-
I'm going to say 3.
So that is a
So
2
par
point-
with Brighton for me.
2.43. Right, who's next? Are there any other Bs, or is it
Chelsea.
on to Chelsea? The big old number 3.
I love Chelsea, but this is horrible.
Really? I quite like it.
I think it's the, like, you think of,
It
like,
just looks like a Primark top.
when you think of classic, like, sponsors and 3, it just doesn't look good.
No, 3 looks awful.
I quite like it. I think
Isn't-
it'll
Yeah, but
it'll
you're
grow
a
on
Tottenham
people.
fan.
I see what you mean though about like the shirt itself. It does look a bit.
Yeah.
Well, it's like one of those Sundico tops you get for 7
Yeah,
so.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think that's the problem again with the Nike ones. They just, yeah,
Mm.
They're all a bit samey.
Chelsea got an away kit, which is also blue.
But a lighter
Just a
blue.
lighter
It's
blue.
just Man City blue. That's all.
Yeah, so that'll be good.
it does look like that metal as well. You know, the like corrugated
Oh yeah, it
Or
does.
iron.
the bits you get indoors sometimes,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can
like
see.
at a
Yeah,
school or something.
I-
It looks
I
like
prefer,
our balcony.
I prefer the away kit than
Yeah,
the home kit, but
Just for me. It's not gonna be great. I quite like I like it when they keep the badge the same colour as the kit. Like even it's like slightly changed. Which in all fairness, Burnley did that, but I didn't get any extra points for it because I didn't like the kit.
that's what you're saying.
It's probably another low one for me, but what are you saying, Jake?
go with the number on the shirt.
3. Yeah, I can agree with that. 3.
Gets a 5 from me.
Oh,
Generous.
yeah. 3.67 for Chelsea.
Next up, Crystal Palace.
Still Palace.
I don't like it.
Oh, this is unusual design. It's like they ran out of paint for the top bit. And they just thought, oh well, just paint the top blue.
Yeah, I
Um,
think it might be because it's the colours. I don't know. If you did this with like
Yeah,
a dark, like the blue there, and then maybe like even a white. Like
yeah.
if
Yeah.
Brighton did that with a white, it looked quite nice. I reckon.
yeah,
would-
it's quite
would.
garish, isn't it? The
But
red
with the red, yeah. But then that's their colours, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah. Well,
but
I
it's
think
quite a bright red, I guess.
I think you said before, Jake, that the one part of you not liking Palace is because of their kit. So
Yeah, it's not the nicest, is it?
it's yeah. This seems a little bit better than. It's less of a like purpley and burgundy. There's more of a blue and red.
I think it's one of their better ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that's not saying much because they usually have
Exactly.
pretty rubbish kits.
And it is Puma though.
It
Don't
is
see that
Puma.
too often these days.
Yeah, I do quite like a Puma
Mm.
kit. We
do you have
don't.
an away kit? for them?
We don't here. I've not seen one.
Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, they do. They do. That's nicer.
That
It's
is not. That's nicer.
What, this one?
That does bump them up, in my view.
Yeah.
What were we saying?
I'm gonna give them a 4.2.
Yeah, give them 5.2.
I'll go for a 4.8.
4.73. That's harder than expected for a Palace. Right,
That's
who's up
third
next?
So far. We've got Everton, another Kazoo.
Are they also Kazoo? I didn't realise that.
2 Kazoos.
I quite like this kit though.
Yeah, the Hummel. That's a unusual one these days.
I
Hummel,
think that's more
yeah.
of a rugby brand, isn't it?
Yeah,
it is.
this is nice. I like that.
I do like that actually.
I like the stripes on the shoulders.
And like the not so easy to see stripes as well on the actual front
Yeah,
of
it looks a lot
Yeah.
nicer than the Kazoo looks nicer on this than it does on the.
You're right.
I think because the colours are kind of all the same, aren't they? So it's I like this.
the. I like
Yeah.
it.
I like it.
Quickly, something that might drop them down is the away kit.
Oh, we have a wake it.
Oh.
It's not as
But
nice.
it does have a Tim Cahill kind of feel to it, doesn't it? That one,
Ooh, yeah, I can see what you. Yeah,
but it's not as nice. I wish you didn't show me that because they were going to get high points then.
have to be fair. I think they're still getting high points for me. I do like the away kit brings it down, but I'm giving them a 7.8.
7.8.
Probably have
Think-
to be a 7 then.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7.
Okay, 7.2. Oh, exactly the same as Arsenal.
7,
Outfridge.
2, 7.
Who is after Everton?
Leicester
I'd say the last 5 to 6 years we've had nice kits.
They have, yeah.
got high standards though.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
Doesn't really
I
inspire me.
prefer Everton's blue kit than this one.
Yeah, the Hummel is nicer than this Adidas one. Also, the sponsor's quite creepy. Thailand smiles with you.
That's encouraging, buddy. It's a nice thing.
Their away kit hasn't been released yet, but it's leaked and it looks like it's going to be this in white, and it does look quite nice.
Okay.
It's a bit of a classic, but it's not doing it for me. Not as much as the Everton. Oh,
It's very, very average to me.
I'll try and.
For Leicester, it's not the best, but it's better than some previous ones. I'll probably give
Agreed.
it a 6.
6. Okay. I'm going to go for I'm going to give it a 6.4.
I do like the little gold tape on the sleeve, so that gives it a 5.5 for me.
5.5. That's a 5.97 for Leicester.
So we've got Liverpool now.
Liverpool. Right.
It's basic again.
It's basic. I don't like the collar.
You don't.
Do you like it?
I don't like how it overlaps at the
Yeah,
at the collar bit.
I see what you mean.
But I like the colour.
Do
Yeah,
you like the colour? See, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I don't.
It kind of looks like a retro-y kind of kit,
Yeah.
but modernised. But like the collar bit is annoying me.
yeah, it doesn't need to cross over like that.
I was saying about like classic sponsors. I feel like Liverpool with Standard Charge almost becoming that. They're like, it's not quite Carlsberg, obviously, but it's becoming that, and I think it all fits quite nicely. And another thing with Liverpool is the away kit. Have you both seen? For me, it's the nicest kit that's been released so far.
Big statement.
No, so it's away kit or just kit in general?
This is away. For me, it's the nicest kit that's been released.
Ooh,
Like that.
Yeah,
that is a jazzy number.
it is, isn't it? I really like it.
That's their away kit.
That's their away kit, yeah.
I'd be all over that if I was a Liverpool fan.
I like it.
Do you like that?
For me, that kit is a 10.
10.
I
Wow.
love that kit, but for the home kit, I'd probably give it a 7. So I'm going to go for like an 8.8, just because the away kit wins it.
I go overall 7.7.
I'm gonna go for a 7. I really like the away kit, the first kit.
Right, so
There's stuff that
Liverpool,
can be improved in there.
exactly, yeah. Liverpool taking the lead with a 7.83. Next, I guess we've got Man City.
See, this is quite snazzy.
Again, there's a nice away kit here. So this is one of my favourite home kits. Maybe it's the colour. I think for both that away kit and the Liverpool's away in this home, it does look nice.
Ooh, that is nice.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that is.
It's another jazzy number
I rate these.
I think they're going to the top, buddy.
between these two kits. Yeah, like I'd probably give both the kits a 9. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a 9.
I'll be 8.5.
I'm gonna go 8.
8, lovely. 8.5. I love that Man City have picked Liverpool to that. We didn't even mean to. It's our genuine. Well, I assume it's our genuine opinion.
Yeah, it is nice though.
Yeah, it's nice. Okay, so we've done the first 10. I think there's a couple we might have to revise, seeing as we haven't discussed maybe the away kit or the third kit. So Arsenal, for starters, their away kit
Away
is
kit's
very nice.
I really like their away kit.
I quite like the third as well, but that away kit is nice. I think that's it's a little bit Real Madrid, but then the red does look cool.
Makes it a bit Arsenal-y, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that bumps Arsenal up for me.
Yeah, same. I think previously I gave them a 7.5, but
You did, yeah.
I'm going to bump it up to I'm gonna get
Ooh,
8.5.
8.5. Okay. I had a 6.8, and I'm bumping that straight up to an 8.2.
Get up to an 8.
8.
Generous.
Nice. Okay, and then also, first of all, I know they're already pretty low, but Chelsea's third kit.
Oh, jeez.
What? It's like they've taken
It's Palace, isn't it?
Palace and
yeah.
like forgotten to paint the bottom instead of the top.
They nicked Palace's red paint, and
Yeah.
Palace got the blue paint. But yeah, that is awful, and I'm dropping my 3 to a 2.
I think if Palace had that, it would look really good.
That is actually
would, yeah.
that'd be a nice Palace kit.
But because it's Chelsea, they're not going to sell any of those, surely.
No, surely
Yeah,
not.
drop me down to 4, I think.
What was I on before?
3.
I was on a 3 already.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So I'll go 2 then.
2. Oh, it's dangerous dropping. Oh no, still not below Burnley. Don't worry. So one we've obviously skipped was Leeds because they haven't released anything, and I guess Fulham would have been in that first bit.
Yeah, but these are concepts, so.
Yeah. So Liverpool, this is leaked, but their third kit I quite like. To the point that I think I'm bumping mine up. I had an 8.8, and I'm bumping it up to a 9.
I do like the third kit as well, but
Yeah.
I don't think it.
So
Yeah.
you still,
I felt like I was already quite high already.
well, are you happy with 7.7 for the
Oh,
the three
I'll bump
Liverpool
it up to
kits?
an 8. I'll bump up to an 8.
right? Simon, you're on a 7. You
I think I'm going to leave it as it is. I'm
As
not a
is?
huge fan of that third. Yeah.
okay? Cool. So that's 10 done. We've got 8 to go because Leeds and Fulham just at NA. So now we're going to go to a little segment we like to call Tin Pot Team of the Week. Simon,
Tin Pot Team of the Week.
this is the segment where we'll pick a team. I mean, we push the boundaries of what a team is. I think most of us aren't even going for a team this time around. But we pick someone who's been Tin Pot this week. Jake, who did you go for?
Well, I've got 2 nominations, so I don't mind going last and then
Okay.
saying one that's not been said if you want.
Okay, lovely. Simon?
This one which you're probably all going to say, so I'll leave that to you, Robbie. But I guess it's not really Tim Pot. It's more just shithousery. The fact that Coutinho scored 2 against his parent club to knock them out.
I'd say that's pretty Tin Pot of Barcelona.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're not
That was
usual
one of
Tim
mine.
Pot suspects, but
Yeah.
scoring
Didn't think you
your
could really
own
call-
player scoring against your parent club. I didn't
think
even
you could
realise
really
he could
call-
play.
Yeah, I didn't realise that either.
But I guess because if he hasn't played for them in the Champions League,
But
Yeah,
normally they have a deal, don't they? Which is like they can't let
yeah,
cup tied against their parent club, or at least that's
Just-
normally the
I
case in
think-
England.
Was it the case because it was such a long loan deal and it was almost like they're probably going to sell to Bayern afterwards sort of thing? It was basically a permanent.
yeah, it's still funny though.
It is very funny.
Yeah.
I like that as well. He celebrated when he assisted Lewandowski, but as soon as he scored, he just didn't celebrate, which is the classic for against. It was that against your old club. It's not even. It's his current
It's
club.
going-
So no, that's a fair shout. I think Barcelona probably deserves something for being
8-2 as well.
8-2.
Shambolic.
Their own player scored 2.
I don't think you can really call Barca a Tim Pot team, so I think we should take this opportunity to put them in that bracket.
I think that's
Yeah.
a good opportunity to put Barca in the Tin Pot bracket.
Rarity.
It is. So mine isn't a team, or if it is a team, it's a team of people in an agency somewhere. But Mr. Ryan Fraser is my Tin Pot Man of the Week for running down his contract at Bournemouth, which not extending his contract and playing like 4 games after lockdown. But he did it so he could get his big money move. And in January, he turned down double the amount of what he's on, reportedly, double what he was on at Bournemouth. So you're looking at like 80 grand a week he's turned down to play for Bournemouth. He's now looking at going to not Arsenal, not Tottenham, not Liverpool like he was linked with, not Everton, not Palace, Fulham
Oh,
or
wow.
West Brom. Fulham, West Brom and Leeds are in the running. And they're also looking to pay about what he's on at Bournemouth. So he's gone from, could have been playing at Bournemouth
To see it.
for double what he's on, to not doing that because he wanted to sign for a big club. And now he's going to play for basically another Bournemouth.
Of a relegation battle.
Yeah. Although I think out of those, if he went to Leeds, that could be quite a good signing for him. Like working under Bielsa, I'd take that as a win. Obviously, the way he's done it, but it's just not gone to plan for him. And I feel like he could regret this, and he could just end up being at Celtic in like a year's time, just
Yeah.
doing that, which I guess Champions League football, but it's just not gone to plan. And I'm a little bit bitter because we did get relegated. So he's kind of vindicated, but he's also not because he could have helped that. But anyway, that's a Bournemouth because I seem to go to them every now and then. But Ryan Fraser's my nomination for Tin Pot Man of the Week.
For my one that's not been said, so my first one was what Sai said really, with Barca getting spanked, but this one is UEFA fining Sevilla €10,000 for starting the game late. Like, what? I'm trying to figure out how long like the delay was, but as far as I'm aware, it wasn't that late.
I mean, UEFA are, I'd call them, after the Man City court case, I think they're a pretty Tin Pot organisation in general. So I think that's fair. Yeah. I think the team of UEFA.
There must have been like a cut-off point where it's going
Yeah.
like Right now it's
Yeah, but
10,000.
I have a feeling it's going to be like meant to be meant to kick off at 8,
Yeah.
and they kicked off at 8:01. No,
Also, 10,000 is like they've charged countries less for being racist.
yeah,
Exactly.
it's,
Yeah.
it's like how they prioritize things is just
Yeah.
stupid. So
So
Yeah.
I think that for the ridiculousness of it and the fact that they clearly think being late is worse than racism, we don't have much choice really. As much as I want to put Barcelona as Tin Pot Team of the Week, what we saying?
Yeah.
I think Barca edges it for me because
I
for your
think-
own lone player,
Yeah, that's true. But I feel
be
like it's
fair-
more shithousery than.
to be fair, Barca are a team, UEFA are not.
Yeah.
And it's Tin Pot team or club.
okay,
So.
Fair enough.
Tin Pot
yeah.
Team of the Week. We'll try and keep it as a team for now. So we'll go with Barca. That's it. Barcelona Tin Pot Team of the Week. What are they, Simon?
Tin Pot Team of the Week.
Back to the kits. Who is next? Will that be a Manchester United?
I quite like their home kit. It's a bit zesty, but also
Do you think that they've had better sponsors than the Chevrolet logo?
I quite like their away kit as well.
do you? I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, I think United have always done black away kits quite well.
Recently,
That's not
yeah.
black.
Right.
That's grey.
Nah, that's black.
That's grey, buddy.
It's black.
Needs to
That is 100% black.
not having that.
Their leaked third kit as well. This
Oh, that's
zebra
Chelsea.
one.
Yeah.
Chelsea. I'm not sure how I feel about that though. I think it's another like the red Manu's another classic kit. It's quite a nice Adidas one as
I
well.
feel like
It is, yeah.
in the third kit is where they're trying to get the best out of Paul Pogba. I think
Yeah. That is,
it's like the Juve Tiger one.
Oh yeah, Pogba's gonna have that. He's gonna have his hair in a similar pattern, and he's gonna be banging 40-yarders again.
For me, this is a solid 7.5.
10.5.
Yeah, I was going to say that as well.
Yeah, I was going to go a bit lower. I was going to go 6.4. 6.4. All right, 7.13 for Man United. So up next we got Newcastle.
Home kit is very standard.
It's
Very
standard,
standard.
but it's classic, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm quite a big fan of the away kit until
So
I
I mean,
saw the button
that-
at the top.
Oh, yeah, no, not found.
There's a button. Oh yeah, that's
No.
But otherwise, if that button wasn't there and it was just like a normal collar, I'd
I
be all
like.
over that.
I like the third kit as well. That is jazzy.
It's proper jazzy, that is.
Yeah.
Third kit saves it for me. Home kit, you know what you're getting.
Yeah, solid, nice.
I feel like this is a small gripe, but I feel like there's too many stripes.
I see what you
What,
mean. They're quite narrow, aren't they?
Yeah, I quite like a chunky stripe. It's all the
Interesting.
insight here at Win Lose Draw. The button
How-
the button literally knocks off 2 for me.
Yeah, if that button
Yeah.
wasn't there,
Even though like the away kit for me is the worst of the 3. But the
the
button,
worst.
yeah, I like the home kit's just classic, isn't it? I really like the third kit.
See, why does the third kit not have a button? What's that about?
Yeah, right. Yeah, and the home kit doesn't either. So what are they playing at? I'm gonna go for a 7.
I'm going to go for a 6.
I'm going to go for a 7 as well. 7.2, sorry.
7.2. That's a 6.73 for Newcastle. Up next we have Sheffield United. It looks like they've not really changed.
it looks
very
exactly the same,
similar,
doesn't
yeah.
it?
Didn't they have that pink away kit last season as well?
I don't remember seeing it personally, but maybe.
No.
Yeah, maybe not. Either way,
It's like that United one from a few years ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, and it is Adidas. It's basically a copy and paste of it, isn't it? I'm not sure how I feel about the slightly Brexit sponsor as well. It's not even a Union Jack, but it looks like one.
I don't know, I think this is just quite average because they're not really
Yeah.
doing anything special with it, are they?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 4.8.
Yeah, 4.5 here.
It's a 4 for me.
4.43 for Sheffield United. So next we got Southampton, who another red and white kit.
They're stripes and they've done a diagonal
Yeah.
singular stripe.
Yeah, no,
Not
I'm
a
not a
fan.
fan. They did it a few years ago as well. They seem to do it every now and then, but
Personally, their third kit is a nicer home kit than their home kit is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that was there, I'd be okay with that. But because it's the other way around, I don't like it.
But their sponsor's also quite big and bulky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
What about the away kit? Does that
The away
save it for
kits.
you?
I like the colour, but that's about it, really.
None of them I'm really a big fan of. The third kit's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's just I think the sponsor kind of ruins the whole kit for me.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because I think, especially with like the sash, like the seatbelt, you kind of need something sleek if you're gonna have a
Yeah.
sponsor. Whereas that's kind of spreading across it.
Like,
Yeah, like the Southampton badge fits nicely in that
Yeah, it
little
does.
sash. It looks like he's a blooming brownie or something that you've sewn it on. And then the sponsor just,
yeah.
I don't know,
it
maybe
cuts-
they could have just done the logo and not the writing, or the other way round.
Yeah, it's just the way it like cuts across the sash. Just kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah. I do quite like it's made by Under Armour though. That's a little bit of a
yeah.
Yeah.
A bit like
bit of
the,
an
was
interesting
it
one.
Hummel?
Yeah, a bit like Hummel. We've had a Kappa. There's a few.
It looks like
Quite a wide range
in
now,
terms
isn't
of
there?
like quality. It looks like the nicer quality of them.
Yeah,
But
it does.
and I kind of like, if you look on the first kit as well, the home kit. I quite like, even though it's a very small thing, the inside of the collar at the
yeah,
back.
yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
Like, I like that little touch, but the rest is just not for me.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
I'm gonna go 3.5.
I'm going to be pretty harsh here. I'm going to go
Oof.
for a 2.
It's 3.17 for Southampton. On to Tottenham. We briefly discussed this when it first came out, and Jake was not a fan.
Of the home kit, yeah.
Okay.
But I really like the away kit.
I do like the away kit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like the away kit.
If I was a Spurs fan, I'd buy that away kit straight away.
Yeah. There's
Also, they're
some,
made with 100% recycled polyester fabric, which is made from recycled plastic bottles.
That's an extra point.
extra point, definitely. And that's the home and away kits.
Really?
Yeah.
So there's a classic Tottenham. For me, it's a classic Tottenham shirt, but I don't think it's actually that classic. That
I've
has
always
like
rated
yellow bits on it
Yeah, I know the one you mean.
with Mansion Bet.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that is the brand that
Who does these kits remind you of? What
Peter
player?
Crouch and Jermaine Defoe
I
and
was,
Gareth Bale.
Pavlyuchenko.
yeah, I was going to say Pavlyuchenko. Don't know what-
Asoko.
Asokote.
Oh, wait.
Lennon. Aaron Lennon as well.
I did
Yeah.
not.
Tom Huddleston.
So that's their. And I see the little bits of yellow, and I was hoping for something like that, but it's not on that level. Like that home kit is so much nicer.
Yeah. Yeah, this one, it's okay. Like, it could be nicer, could be worse.
Yeah.
I just wish, I really want the sponsor to change because it just doesn't really fit. Like, the big red letters
Yeah.
have never really looked right on the white shirt.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if they could change their colour to, like, the
Okay.
colour of the sleeves or something. Or just,
Yeah. That would be nicer.
yeah.
But I feel like this is a common theme of why I don't like most kits, but the collar.
Oh, that overlay again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think-
just don't like that.
It's the same. It's the same color as the Liverpool one, isn't it? Just different colours.
But the away kit collar is so much nicer.
It is.
Yeah.
And then on I like the main like bit of the home kit, like the torso bit. But then when you get to the sleeves, it's just like,
It's weird that it stops. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
you get the blue bits.
I think the
Yeah.
blue should be on the end, and then the white should
Yeah.
be carry on where the blue is. or
Yeah,
navy.
agreed. So personally, for me, the away kit's an 8, but the home kit's a 5, maybe even lower than a 5, like 4.5.
Yeah, I really rate the away kit. I love
Yeah.
that.
I like a green kit as well because because when I play with a green kit on FIFA, I feel like I'm camouflaged into the pitch. Because there have been studies that, isn't it, that like depending on colours, like goalkeepers and stuff wearing red, they concede less. I think it was something like that. But I guess it works both ways because if you're playing and your team are in green, you're less likely to catch them out the corner of your eye.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But at the same
but
time,
then they'll have brighter socks or something like that, won't they?
yeah. But if you're attacking, and it means that the defenders aren't going to see you as much, maybe I don't know. But
I don't know, either way, for me, the away kit, I give a 9. Home kit,
9, blimey.
home kit is just, I could probably say 4.
Okay. So what are you going to go for?
You can have whatever the average is of that.
I'm going to go for 6.
So Jake's going for a 6.5. I've gone for 6.5 and Simon's 6. So 6.3. Right.
Glad.
West Brom.
Okay,
Barcode.
This is my least favourite of all, And then have you seen the away kit as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the away kit is basically that, but in that awful yellow and green they do.
It's like Norwich, but worse.
Yeah. There's not much to say about it. It's awful. I'm going to give it a 2.
I'm
One
gonna give it 2.
1.
generous one.
Also, ideal boilers is it's very 10-5.
Oh, okay. I'm dropping
That's-
mine to 1.5.
They have that mascot, don't they? The
The boiler.
I forgot about the boiler mascot.
boiler man, or whatever he is.
I actually kind of love that.
Yeah, it's a bit of a meme, I think. Now,
Yeah. But still.
yeah.
It's
No.
another big bulky sponsor though. You
Yeah,
can make that so much nicer,
yeah.
surely.
Yeah.
Still, it's not getting any higher than a 2 for me. So that's an average of, I think we found a worse kit. It's the average of 1.5.
That's generous.
Okay, right. So this is the second to last one.
Yeah. West Ham.
West Ham, and then followed by
This is just
Wolves.
A
So-
carbon copy of Burnley.
So the third
Yeah.
of the claret and blue. It is Villa's is probably the best. They've won the claret and blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
But this
just
is
standard
I'd say this
West
is
Ham.
better than the Burnley, I'd say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks
Not as
cleaner.
good as the Villa.
Yeah, agreed. What about their away kit? It's a bit different.
I feel like they've not put a lot of effort into it. They've just painted some stripes across.
In all fairness, yeah, you're right.
But again, I prefer that to Burnley's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever I put for Burnley and what I put for Villa, I'll have whatever's in the middle.
Okay. So you had a 2 and a 5, so you're getting a 3.5 for West Ham.
That seems fair enough.
I think it's 4 from me.
4 from you, and I think 4's fair. I'll give it a 4 as well. 3.83 for West Ham. Right, on to the final one. Obviously,
Like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is nice.
big fan of this. It's one of the nicer kits, and especially home kits. It's one of the nicer kits.
I feel like when you've got a bright orange kit, it's probably quite hard to make it look nice. So
They've
for
done
that
it.
reason. Yeah.
The sponsor, I think, again, it's a little big. Not the best sponsor either. I guess we see a lot with a lot of Premiership clubs. Asian betting companies clearly pay the most, so
Yeah.
a lot of them. It takes away from like the classic sponsors that we've had, which is almost what I still quite like Liverpool's, like Standard Charters, like a big company, something like well known. But I like this kit. I'd probably give this kit a 9.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm a big fan.
7.8 from me.
7.8.
I'll probably go an 8.8.
8.8, lovely. That's an 8.53. So,
Do you have a favourite kit?
a favourite,
Yeah, not
We'll go-
necessarily in the Prem though.
we'll go favourite home. Oh, not necessarily in the Prem.
Yeah, because I
Could be
know
the
what my favourite
Championship.
kit is.
I don't. So what's yours?
Mine's Real Sociedad's away kit.
Let's have
C'est
a look
bon,
at that. Is nice.
black and orange.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'll put that in the. I'll put that on the screen.
And the make is Macron, which again is a 7-a-side.
Big fan of that. Yeah. I want to say Juventus had a nice kit. No,
Stand up for me has been the South Korea Zebra kit.
Yeah.
which Man U might be copying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
South
they
Korea
could.
one is definitely a FIFA top, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I'd say my favourite kit is the Liverpool away kit. I like there's
Compared to-
a few more patterns and things going on this year. Right, so I'm not gonna do them in order. I'm just gonna say the bottom 5
The dregs. The scraps.
and the top 5. So in 5th bottom we have West
Relegation
Ham.
spots.
Yeah, West
Oh
Ham.
wait, that's not relegation. Sorry.
Not quite, yeah. So West Ham, we got 5th bottom. Southampton, 4th bottom. Chelsea, 3rd bottom. Then Burnley, 2nd bottom, followed by West Brom, which I think is fair for West Brom, Burnley, Chelsea to be the worst 3 kits.
Yeah, definitely.
And then, so we're going to go 5th, we've gone Everton. 4th, we've gone Liverpool. 3rd, we've gone Arsenal. Second, we got Man City, and then Wolves have pipped it at the end for
Nice.
by 0.03 of an average.
Marginal gains.
It is. They've Wolves are our nicest kit.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough considering they've got a bright orange kit.
Yeah,
Probably
obviously they've only
harder
got
to work with.
they've only got the one kit out at the moment, and
Yeah, I think
maybe
City's like across the three, they're the nicest.
Yeah.
Well, the third kit, which we haven't mentioned, but the home and away kit, I think, are
Yeah.
the nicest pair.
Yeah, agreed. Right, so that is it. So worst kit, West Brom. Best kit, Wolves. And Man City's is slightly better than Liverpool's. Just that's for you, Harris. It's the Once a Podcast, that's for you, Harris.
New segment.
That is a segment. So now we've got a little game. I don't have a segment for this, and I've completely copied this game from the Football Ramble, another podcast. I'm debating making this. Any suggestions? Not that anyone actually watches these, but any suggestions would be nice. On a name, I'm thinking like maybe either like we rotate the games, so it's not just one game every time. It's like something different, bit of like a head-to-head. Yeah, head-to-head, winner stays on, but maybe we have a rotation of a few games. I think would be quite good. We'll think of a name. I think that is TBC. But for this game, we're going to have, so like I said, copied from the Football Ramble. I'm going to name a player, and then I'm going to give you how many teams they've played for in their career. And you need to, we'll start first round. We've got best of three. We'll start with Jake. He'll say how many teams he thinks he can name.
Oh, jeez.
That player's played for. And if Simon thinks he can do better, he'll say. And then whoever has the highest has to try and name them.
Just like to say, Si, congratulations on your win.
Well, I won't be very good.
So, first one. Jesse Lingard has played for 5 teams.
Has he?
So, obviously, loans count.
I can name one.
Oh, okay.
He's not someone I followed, I'm not going to lie.
Okay.
No cheating, Simon.
So, Simon, can you
also...
name more than one?
No.
Wait, you probably got to gamble.
Good segment, this.
Otherwise, Jake gets the points.
So what? I got to name 2, essentially.
Unless you don't think I can name one.
So, this did not go to plan.
Okay,
Come on, surely.
I can name 2.
Go on then.
Okay. Go on then, Simon.
Manchester United.
That is 1. Correct.
And
Dun, dun, dun.
Southampton.
No. So he
guess.
has played for Manchester United, and then he's been loaned out to Leicester, Birmingham City, Brighton and Hove Albion, and Derby County.
Derby is someone I was going to guess if I had to, but otherwise, not a clue.
That was okay. I thought that would have been easier. So next,
Oh God.
next we've got these two. They've played for a lot more teams, and it's like they've played for more teams. So it's Lingard.
Yeah.
Everyone can say Man U. So this one, local boy, which is a bit of a clue. Charlie Austin.
Ooh.
He's played for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 clubs. How many can you name, Simon?
How many teams?
9.
I can think of 3.
3. Okay,
Yeah.
Jake, can you name more than 3?
I think so. I think I can do 4.
Okay, Simon, can you do 5, or are you letting Jake do it?
I'm gonna let Jake do it.
Okay, 4
Okay,
teams.
So Southampton,
Southampton 1,
West Bromwich Albion,
2,
Poole Town,
3.
and did he play at Bournemouth?
Wrong.
No.
Incorrect. So he had trials at Bournemouth, but then he went to Swindon Town. So this is his teams: Kintbury Rangers,
No.
Hungerford Town, again non-league, Thatcham Town, Poole Town, Swindon Town, Burnley, QPR,
Oh, yeah, QPR,
Southampton,
yeah.
West Brom.
It wasn't too bad.
No. Right.
But that's 1-1, is it?
1-1. Final one. Jake's first, and we're going. Pepe Reina has played for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams. 7 teams.
7.
How many can you name?
I can
Yes.
name 3.
3. Simon, can you
How many
beat
did you
that?
say?
7.
He's googling.
Fingers. I think I can do 3.
Well, that's what Jake said, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I have to say more.
so if you can do 4, if not,
All right, I
let
can do
Jake.
4.
Okay,
I think.
4.
Okay. So
Jake, can you do first? Jake, can you do
okay.
5?
Um,
We've got 2.5 minutes on the.
do you include loans?
Yeah.
So can I do 5?
Gonna have to hurry.
Yeah, I think I can.
5. Oh, okay. Simon, can you do 6? Or are you giving it to Jake?
I'm gonna give it to Jake.
Okay.
Okay.
So Liverpool,
Yeah. 1,
AC Milan,
2,
Aston Villa,
3,
Barcelona,
4.
and then I think he started off at like somewhere like, it's either like Sevilla or Real
I think I know which one.
Villarreal.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, Villarreal then.
5.
And then you obviously won. So
So you've got it. Can you name any
I think
others?
Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich, he played 3 games, and Napoli was the other one. Played
Oh,
100,
yeah.
111 games for Napoli.
Did it actually?
Yeah,
He's been around quite a bit.
he has. Yeah. Right. Jake gets the win in the first
Told
Come
you.
on.
of the unnamed football game. Unnamed football games. That's quite a good name. Right, we have less than a minute, so that's
you for
the end
listening.
of this one. Thank you for listening. If you've enjoyed, like, subscribe. We've also, I'm going to put the Twitter and Instagrams in the comments, so in the description. So please subscribe to them. It was lovely.
Enjoyed that one.
It's been a good one. Win Lose
Another
Draw.
lovely subjective Win Lose Draw
Yeah.
podcast.
Lovely.
I hope everyone, especially Harris, enjoys this one. Right, thank you for watching. Goodbye.